But why is it a bad thing, and where do I think it's come from? Um, the reason why I think it's a bad thing is because when we look at leaders, or when we look at leaders that have gone before us, I mean the Martin Luther Kings of our society, they were not a particular type of they didn't have the characteristics of somebody who was willing to be conformed. And I always think that if we're going to make a change, if we're going to actually have an impact, then somebody has to break the mold. Moreover, even if we look at the whole aspect of light in itself can be seen as one color, but as we all may know, it's actually separated, or actually is a merger of different colors with their own individual, kind of characteristics, so to speak. And that's what's really going to bring a creative kind of unity in society. That's why I think it's detrimental, because without that, we'll all just be robotic, and without that, we'll just have one. And this leaves room as well for dictatorship, I believe. It leaves room as well for abuse. It leaves room as well for manipulation when people are not embracing their own individual ideas. Where it's come from, again, I would point back to just media. As blunt as that may sound, I'll point back to society has done it to society. There's a good verse in scripture that says, I believe it's in Ecclesiastes, it says that he who digs his pit falls into it. And I believe that's just what we've done as society. We dug our own pit. So who's to blame? It's our own selves to blame, because we haven't decided to break out of our mold personally, and in not doing so personally, we haven't done it corporately, or we haven't been able to do it corporately.